Iran, where he is. We're going to give him a call in Iran. We're going to have a conversation with him. I've seen an interview that he's done where he explains why he left South Africa. So we'll just rehash that a little bit. He'll tell us about why he left South Africa, why he no longer plays his football at TS Galaxy. And then, of course, a couple of questions about why he didn't stay here if not TS Galaxy, and where he is now and how that's going. So we'll have a conversation with Dzenan Zamovic. Navigate through this world of sport together. Welcome to it. If you remember last season, right, and you look at the scoring charts for last season and who scored what and who did what as far as goals are concerned in the season that we just saw pass, then, you'll know that among some of those scorers that you've been seeing, among some of the people that scored the goals here last season, will be a man that no longer plays in South African football. I've heard and I've seen one or two interviews on him, and we thought, hey man, since he signed for a new team and he's out here, let's talk to him and find out exactly why it is that one of the prolific goal scorers from last season is not playing football in South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, former TS Galaxy striker and now Zobahan Esafahan FC striker out in Iran, Dzenan Zamovic joins us on the line. 20 games for TS Galaxy. The striker scored 8 goals, and that's a great return. But he didn't return to football. Dzenan, thank you so much for talking to us, and welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me, guys. Thank you so much.
I know you were playing a friendly match yesterday with your new team. How did that go?
You're so well informed. Yeah, I scored the goal yesterday, yeah. So it went fine, yeah. Thanks for asking.
Was that your first goal for the club?
No, it was not official yet. It was just a friendly game. So,
but at least
we'll see how it goes in the official games.
Not an official. The official games haven't started?
It started 2 days ago, but I didn't play yet. I hope to make my minutes the next weekend.
Oh, well, we hope that for you too. How do you end up in Iran? I mean, I looked at your stats and how you've done, and I thought maybe you'll go somewhere else. Why Iran?
The plan was to stay in South Africa, to be honest. The plan was to stay there, but I was not happy with all offers that have been made. And so I just made another choice. But the plan A was just to stay in South Africa because I already got used to the lifestyle, to the people, to the football over there. The people got to know me also. So it was a very nice experience. I want to really stay there. So you don't have to ask me, you have to ask those clubs. You have to ask those clubs. They're mentioning me a lot with those clubs, but they didn't send an official offer. So yeah, it's not my fault.
You're saying in South Africa, not a single club sent an offer. Not a single club said, hey, come over, let's speak.
2 clubs sent me an offer, an official offer. But that were not the clubs I hoped that would come after such an amazing season. And also the fans hoped that another club, but that offer never came. So those clubs have to think about it, not me. Yeah.
But Dzenan, is there a particular team that you wanted to go to? Did you have a target to say, this is where I want to go, this is what I want to play in South African football?
Yeah, I want to play in a team in South Africa. They have yellow jerseys, yellow and black. I'm not going to mention the name. But,
there's only one team with yellow and black, and you're not here anymore. So we can have this conversation. You are hoping to go to Kaizer Chiefs.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. Let's say it that way. I was thinking about it because they're also based in Joburg. As I said, I got used to the lifestyle, to everything. So it would be, I already adapted. So it would be an easy step for me to make, but also for the club. They would not have a big risk of me not settling to the club or something. So I was also a little bit thinking about that move, but yeah, it didn't happen.
So they didn't come to you at all?
Never officially, never, no.
And you didn't think of maybe, through your agent saying, hey guys, I'm available, do you want to talk? You didn't approach them?
No, that's not my thing. So also you got to my number. It's not difficult to get to my number again. Get to my number through 1 or 2 people max, so it's not difficult to get to Zamovic.
Zamovic, I know you've said this before, but for the benefit of the listeners here on Metro FM, you did well when you were in the country. Why do you then leave the country at all? I mean, why leave TS Galaxy at all? Why not stay at TS Galaxy?
Why not stay at TS Galaxy? Yeah, I already explained it to another guy. There were also some visa issues with my wife, but the other club that approached me, they said, no, we're going to fix that. We're going to sort out those visa issues. So I was also doubting about that. So are they going to fix that? Are they just selling a story just for me to sign for their club? So, but the main issue why I left TS Galaxy were the visa issues for my wife and kids that didn't get sorted out by TS Galaxy.
I find that very difficult, and that's why I want to get an understanding of it, because I think of TS Galaxy, they get international players, they get international coaches all the time. You're a big player for them, you're scoring goals. Why would, if other teams are saying we can fix your visa issues, why couldn't they fix your visa issues?
That's also a question you have to ask them because I did my part. I even paid a guy who is in a visa agency. I paid him out of my own pocket to fix the visa issues, and nothing happened. So, and I still I insisted about those visas. I kept calling people in the club, the coaches, the team manager, and everybody in the club, and nothing happened. So that's not a thing you have to ask me. You have to ask that to the PS Galaxy people or the people who are in charge of that agency who they do the visas.
And then how did you then sit down with them? Do you speak to the chairman and say, Chairman, if you can't fix my visa, I'm leaving? Because you still got a contract with them. How do you then get out of their contract?
No, I spoke with it a lot of times, also with the chairman, and then the chairman he was full of understanding because he also knows how this business works. He doesn't want to have an unhappy player in his team, so he was also thinking, oh, if I'm going to be unhappy without my wife and family, maybe it's better to just part ways, me and TS Galaxy. So it was an easy way. The chairman he was really understandable about this issue.
So it wasn't a matter of they've sold you off to Iran. They didn't make money from you. You were a free agent. You left and it was an amicable parting.
No, they didn't. They didn't. And after such a season I had, I think it's also a little bit of pity. It's like that TS Galaxy didn't make money out of it, but yeah, it's football. It's how it goes sometimes. I also wanted that TS Galaxy made a little bit money out of me, but yeah, it's how it is.
What did you think of South African football when you were here?
It was not bad. It was not bad. Especially you have a couple of teams, 4 or 5 teams that play really good football, attacking football. It's like in every league, we have big differences. Also, so in South Africa, the fans are amazing, always happy, dancing, cheering. So a lot of great experience about South African football. A lot, a lot.
Is the door closed now for South African football as far as you're concerned? You've moved on, you're in Iran now. Has that door
No,
closed of the
never,
team
never,
that you
never,
like?
never. No. I never shut doors where I leave clubs. Never. So not, especially not in South Africa. I can't say it's my second home. I can't say that, but I really enjoyed my time in South Africa. Like, and I really don't want to shut any doors in South Africa. Even in football, maybe after football, just in life in particular, you never know what life can bring you. So, but I had an amazing, amazing time in South Africa, and I would love to come back, even if it's not in football, just on a vacation.
But tell me this, and this is a show that every single club listens to. Every chairman is listening to this. What was it about the offers that the other two teams were giving you that you didn't like? So if a team wants to get Dzenan to come here, what is Dzenan looking for?
It has to be the pack. It has to be a whole package. The finances, and that the team, like that they're in the, let's say, top 3, 4, 5 clubs in the league. So one team they gave me a good amount of money, let's say that way, but they were not the team like I wanted it to be like at the top of the table. But the other club, it was like a better club, but like the finances. So it has to be a good package of both. And when it's a good combination, then I will come with a smile on my face. I will decide for the South African team when the combination is good.
We're going to take a very quick break. We come back with Dzenan. We just need to take an ad break. Dzenan Zamovic, of course, former TS Galaxy striker, came into the league, played 20 games, scored 8 in the league last season, and was seen as one of the bright strikers until TS Galaxy and him parted their ways, and he's playing his football now in Iran. But says he would have loved to don the black and gold. 24 on the mighty Metro FM, former TS Galaxy and now Zobahan Asafan FC striker Dzenan Zamovic speaking to us from Iran, where he is now playing his football. You know, Dzenan, I'm a man that likes to do maths and a little bit of science. I like to put things together. So from what you've told me, I want to just clear out some rumors, because you said you want to play for a top team. The money must be good, but also, you know, the team must be a challenging team. So the rumors that Sundowns and Orlando Pirates approached you, I guess then it means they're false?
They were false. They were false indeed. Yeah, they were false.
So the two teams that came for you wasn't them. It's teams that are outside of Joburg. How did you feel about playing outside of Joburg?
It's not about being in Joburg, not being in Joburg. It's just about the team being like in the top of the table. That's the thing, you know. Like I said, it has to be a good combination. It has nothing to do with Joburg or not the city. It's just it has to be a good package. But no, not Orlando, not Sundowns. They didn't come with an official offer.
Or are you in a position to tell us who those two teams that did come to you are?
I wouldn't
You don't want
mention
to
any
give me the
names.
colors like you did with the other one?
No. We're not gonna play that game again. Once is enough.
What is it about Kaiser Chiefs that you like, though? We're speaking about Chiefs.
Speaking about that club, I would say the fans, because the fans they make the team it is. Even this season they finished ninth, I think. They were outside of the
Yeah,
top
because
eight.
they're not in the
When we
top, but you still want to go to them.
Yeah, yeah, but they have ambition to be in the top. Yeah, that's the difference. You have some teams they don't even have the ambitions, and this team they have the ambition to be in the top. It's probably the biggest club, like fan based in South Africa. So you have all these elements that make a great team. So yeah, that would be an amazing step for me. But they didn't come with an official offer, as I said.
I spoke to one coach who asked me, who said, why is it? Because he then went and looked up and he said, hey, this man has played a lot of football. Lokomotiva, Sesvete, Radnik, Sogdiana, AC Poliasi, Veles Mostar, Zechenaka, like so many of these teams that he's played for. Why is it, Andile, do you think that Dzenan doesn't stay at one team for too long?
No, I would not agree with him. I would not agree. In the beginning of my career, I was like until the age of 20, from the age of 25, I only
Mm.
played in two teams. I only played in two teams until the age of 26. Not even 20, until the age of 26 in three teams. I'm lying. So until the age of 26, I only played in three teams. Then after, yeah, you got to think more about yourself, because when you're younger, you're just thinking about the steps you're making, like also for the club wise. But after the age of 26, 27, then you also have to think something about further, and you have to be more selfish in that way. You have to also think about what comes after football, and you have to think about everything.
So,
But
Dzenan, would I be correct in saying that at your age, at 30, we all know how short a career is in football. As much as, pedigree and achieving things is important, money then becomes one of the most important things.
it's not the most important, but it is quite. But you have, it's like I said, I would take, if they called me, like the club that I mentioned, I would I would sign for less money than I have now. So it's not all about money. It's also about ambition, the ambition that they have, and the whole deal. Yeah, I said the total package.
You've seen them play. You know how they play. You know their coach. You know their style. What do you think you could add to the black and gold?
As the fans said, I could add goals. That's most important. That's what they missed last season. You don't have to. You don't have to be an intelligent guy to see what was missing. But I hope that they found a good one now, and that they will have a nice season, season this year.
Iran. Talk to me about Iran. You've signed for Iran. It's a league that I've seen many players go to. It's a league that we don't get a lot of exposure to. What kind of league is the Iranian league?
Yeah, you don't get a lot of exposure to, but you also have to have in mind the people in Europe or people in other African countries. They also don't have a lot of exposure to South Africa. So you know what I
True.
mean. So everything new is something different. You don't have to be scared of something new, of a new step in your life. Because also when I went to South Africa, people were also judging me, like in a bad way. Like they would say, "Hey, we're going to South Africa," and it was one of the most beautiful times in my life. So I'm not too judgmental. I just want to experience something new, and we will see what happens next.
And in comparison, as far as football is concerned, where would you put the Iranian league?
I don't know yet, to be honest. I don't know yet. I just saw one game. It was 2 3 days ago, and I can't make an opinion just after seeing one game. I have to be 2 or 3 months, 6 months, then I can have an opinion about big football.
If you're just joining us, we're speaking to Dzenan. Of course, he was blistering when he came into the country last season, and we saw him scoring goals for TS Galaxy. And he speaks about the fans, and the fans that he speaks of are the Kaiser Chiefs fans who said, we want this man, and it would have been a perfect fit as far as he's concerned, because it is where he would want it to go as well. Iran is where he finds himself now. I've been saying your team's name here, but I'm not sure I'm saying it correctly. How do they say it, Dzenan?
Yeah. You did an amazing job, man. You did an amazing job. Zobahan. Yeah, Football Club Zobahan. You did your research good.
Listen, before I let you go,
Yeah.
because I knew I was going to talk to you, I was watching a couple of things last night, and I saw the goal that you scored versus Cape Town City, and I said, that's going to be one of the ones that you're proud of most. When you think back in South Africa and what you've done, some fond memories, which one sticks out?
The back heel against Vasco da Gama.
Oh,
With
okay.
my left leg, that was a really nice one because nobody expected it in the stadium. Not even my teammates, not even the coach, not even the fans. The back heel goal, and especially the goal against Cape Town. Like some people were asking me, like, did you wanted it? Did you not wanted it? But the teammates, they said no, he wanted it. He does it in the training a lot of the time, so it's not
Mm.
a coincidence. So, but the goal against Cape Town was, I think, my most beautiful goal in South Africa. Yeah.
Last night, TS Galaxy were playing, and I'm not sure if you're still keeping abreast with what's happening, but your former
Yeah.
teammate.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Yeah. I saw it. I'm sorry for interrupting you, but I saw it. Yeah. Former teammate Puso, he did an amazing job. This guy is really talented, and yeah,
Yeah, and that's what I was
with
going to
those
ask
guys,
you about. What were it?
they're not gonna stay. They're not gonna stay so long in TS Galaxy. I think that the bigger team is gonna get after him. So, but let's just enjoy while he's in TS Galaxy.
So you think Puso's that kind of? That's what I was going to ask you to say. What do you think of the boy? A lot of people saying, hey, he deserves a bigger leagues, better leagues, maybe even Europe. Well, you trained with him, you played with him. What do you think of Puso Dzenan?
Like every young player, he has his good moments and bad moments. Like every young player. So even me when I was younger, every young player has that. But you have to see the bigger picture. When I look at that guy, I see the bigger picture. I see he has fitness. He can run for days. He has the technical skills. He's not afraid to play, and maybe some decision making. But you can learn that. You can maybe, but those are the small things, those are the details. But at that age, he's really doing an amazing job, and I know for sure if he continues to play like this, in maybe 2 or 3 years, we can see him in Europe in a really nice club. That's my opinion.
I look at where you guys finished last season. I look at the team now. No new players have come in, of course, because they can't sign players. What's your advice to the team that you left behind? How do they do this season? What would you say to them that would encourage the boys, or that you think would help them work out what this season's going to look like?
No, they have the coach. He's encouraging them. I'm not the coach, and you see the coach doing an amazing job. He won yesterday, even with a small squad. He does have the players that he wanted, maybe that he wants to have, maybe because if he can't register them. But even with all those problems he faced, and he's still facing, he still won yesterday 4-1. So you also have to say that the coach is doing a good job, an amazing job. So yeah, he has the things to motivate him. I don't doubt it.
And also, and I want to clear this up for from a Tim Sugazi point of view as well, because there's conversations about how, there's the ban and there's perhaps maybe financial struggles that are going on there. You leaving TS Galaxy is exactly what you said. It was about the fact that your family couldn't come here, had nothing to do with financial strains of, carrying on with you and the contract that you had and having to pay you that, or even paying for your family to get you. It had nothing to do with finances. You can say that to us.
No, no, it has. No. There were not no finances included. I have to say, TS Galaxy, you don't have to think about money because TS Galaxy they pay on time. Every salary was paid on time. You don't have to think about money. You just have to focus on football. That's all I want to say about TS Galaxy. And it's a club. It's a family club. It's a well organized club, and all the best with that club.
Listen, Dzenan, all the best to you and what you're going to be doing in Iran. And I do hope that we see you in other leagues as well. What's the big dream now? You're 30 years old. You're playing in Iran at the moment. What are you hoping for? What are you hoping the next step is for yourself?
Yeah, I just want to prove myself here. That's just to prove myself, and then I will see what's going to happen.
Is there still a Europe top 5 leagues dream, or is it maybe a move to Qatar to make money, a move to Saudi to make money? Which way are you going?
Top 5, I can forget about the top 5. We have to be honest. We don't have to lie to each other. I'm a
I
straightforward
like the
guy.
realistic.
Yeah. We don't do BS here, Top 5, I don't have to think about it. But another league in Europe, why not? I'm open to everything. And you never know in life. Some has his peak in his 30, some at his 31, some at 25, some at 18. So you never know when my peak is going to come. So I'm giving my best, and we'll see what God will bring us.
We're going to be keeping our tabs on you. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming on.
Okay,
and
thank you so much.
Love to the family. I know you're with them there.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. All the best. Bye-bye.
1836 on the Mighty Metro FM.
Maybe I'm worth it. To every woman balancing bills, dreams,